G'day there, gang. Welcome back to Chump the Champ. My name's Walynds, but most people call me Wally. Today we're going to try a different format on the channel. Like I said, we're going to do a little bit of a highlights package of the last few games and then feature one game. That game is going to be against Andelecht. It's not the championship decider, but is all but. If we win against them, we go a fair way ahead. But before that, we're going to bring you the highlights of the previous games that we've already played in this group. Let's get into it. So before we get to the highlights package, guys, I just want to ask you all, if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. If you like my videos, smash that like button. A lot of you are returning viewers. A lot of you are subscribed. Get in there, subscribe to the channel. Costs you nothing, helps me out a heap, and gets the content out there. Right, let's get into what's gone on in the last few games. Right, so first off here, we played Tom the Cock's AA Gent. As you can see, that's a lovely corner delivery from Adrian Askews there, and Brugge makes no mistake. Askews again, this time he goes to the back stick and finds Marcelovic. We're only 4.5 minutes in here, and we are absolutely killing it. A good clearance there by the keeper, but it comes to no avail as Claude Cunny scores the third header of this game, and we go up a 4-0. Now, into the second half here, good cross in, and the big man Montoya, that makes 4 head jobs in one game. Absolutely fantastic. Happy with that. Next up, we played Standard Liège. We had Dickie Diamond in the team here for an injured Valentin. Not ideal. I was a little bit worried about this one. I mean, but, you know, this is Football Manager. All sorts of weird shit happens, but I was really worried. We had a few fatigued boys out there, and, I mean, Dickie Diamond just continues to overperform his meager stats. So, Dickie Diamond here puts in what seemed to be a misguided cross at the time, but he finds a completely unmarked Knackers. Knackers half volleys the cross, finds Verla Markby on the back stick, and that is a lovely goal there. But this, Pershev puts it in, and yeah, Gonçalves, however you say it, puts it away. But then here we go, Big Kev puts the ball in. Look at the time, people. There is 96 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. There's only supposed to be 5 minutes of extra time, and well, the ensuing melee sees Claude Cunny knock the ball home for his second in as many games. And in the end, that gives us 2 wins from 2 matches. It doesn't matter how it happens, I guess. It is 2 wins from 2 matches. So that is pretty good at the end of the day. That leaves us 4 points ahead of Anderlecht, who have gone and drawn a couple of games in the last couple, both drawn against Standard and Tom the Cock's AA Gent, who after us thrashing him, went and did us a favour. Well, it's all in our own hands now, hey? We've just got to win this group to get into the European Cup, or to the Champions League proper. So we take on Anderlecht to do that. If we win this one, that points us, what, 4, 5, 6, 7 points ahead. So it doesn't quite guarantee it. We could have a major collapse in the last couple of games, and Standard and Gent could do a job on us. But there is some sort of European qualification guaranteed now, which is really good. Well, let's fast forward a bit and let's get into the match against Anderlecht. Selection-wise, well, let's just say we've got a few issues, shall we? Knackers decided it was a good time to go get himself hurt, like a big one for a 34-year-old, a big hip injury. We sent him off to have some surgery to try and get this stuff sorted before it becomes, or if it stops becoming a problem. But Knackers, top of my list to replace next season. This is going to do nothing for his physicals. That's what was making him a good player. That pace and speed to get up the flank and cross the ball in. That is going to be severely impacted by this injury. And I think you might have seen Silas Ganaka for the last time. Was a starter anyway in the lineup here. He may well take Rodriguez's role on the bench. And yeah, you might not see Rodriguez again. Having said that, his form's been good lately. Let's see how we go. So I've decided to go with Dickie Diamond to cover him on the left there. Dickie Diamond's put in a run of reasonably good performances lately and really, really deserves a spot in the lineup. So quite happy to give him another run out there. We have a couple of guys that aren't quite right. I mean, Claude Cunny's going to run out of puff and Brugge is going to run out of puff, but we've got Pierre and Rodriguez, or Pierre on the bench to cover the one, and Smeckens and Oliver Bruggen to cover the other. So we will see how, oh, sorry, not, we got Henri or Lucas Boone to cover the other. I am considering playing the Shumimama as a better sort of cover, perhaps, and taking Lucas Boone. Yeah, I think I am. That'll give me like an out-and-out left winger on the side there with a bit of pace and that sort of stuff. And the other big problem, Ricardo Tosi Also decided it was a good time to get injured. Twisted his knee in training. He is out for not as bad of a time as you can see. No negatives on him as yet. He's out for at least this game, perhaps the next one. So hopefully he's back sooner than later. I mean, Desjardins, capable deputy on paper. As you've seen in previous episodes, gang, probably not so good in reality. So it is what it is. It's the lineup we're going in with. So it's Desjardins in goal, Dickie Diamond, Marcelovic for Brugge, and Valentin are the back four at this stage. Askews, Abela Marqui up front, Cunny, Romero, and Alea on the wings, and Montoya, who finally broke his goal drought in the last game, as you saw, is up front and hopefully going to continue his rich vein of form up there. Now let's get into this, gang. Let's take these guys on, and look, if we win this, we haven't won the league, but I don't think we're far off. We're going to go with a positive mindset. I don't really play balanced against these guys, but do you know what? I think they're coming off a couple of average results. Their morale won't be so high, I don't think, and I'm pretty keen to get that early goal past them. No, I don't want to mark Ilev tightly. That's always ended in tears when I've done that. Let's go with the classic fisting, and yeah, that's good enough. We're going to send the arse man to that. I can't be asked today. Tish. And let's get out there. Let's, like I said, the wage and transfer budget difference between our two sides is absolutely massive. The only reason we're here is because of, well, my manager here at Genius and morale management. Morale management has been king thus far in Football Manager 22. I don't see it changing any time between now and the end of the cycle of the game, which is starting. I mean, we're all already looking forward to the beta. Askews with one of his bullet-like deliveries. This time cannot find the right shirt in the box, but he recovers it. Brugge pushing up forward, playing as the link man there. That's a lovely ball. Leia is miles and miles and miles offside there. If he is onside, I'll be very surprised. Our players don't look too positive with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the very accurate referee is going to knock that one on the head, and the goal is disallowed. I mean, Blind Freddy could have called that one. I mean, Blind Freddy might have got it wrong, but he definitely could have called it. Good to see some proper VAR usage, unlike the VAR usage in the Premier League on the weekend. A little bit iffy, if you ask me. Verscheren puts it in. Well, I'm going to correct that. The standard of refereeing is so poor is that when the VAR makes a correct decision and people go, it's a soft foul, it's still a foul. If all the shirt pulling, pushing, and malarkey that goes on. Oh, Montoya really should have knocked that one away. He gets a second chance, and Abel Montoya puts past I'm not Tony Gregg. Puts past his 23rd goal of the season. Normally a pretty solid keeper, Grasso, but makes a rare mistake there. He's been quite hard for us to break down in the past. Oh, that's the bar. There's the bar. And, well, Montoya needed 2 bites of the cherry, but that's it. We're 1-0 up. So, yeah, like I was saying, I think it's more that if more of these soft fouls that are fouls, like the shirt pulling, the shoulder barging and stuff that goes on that is outside of the rules, got picked up a little more often, people would be worried about a VAR error. The other big error on the weekend, of course, was... Well, it's not even a VAR error. I just want to say that. Soft foul's a foul. The other issue from the weekend in the Premier League, of course, was, even as a Blue supporter... an offside being called by a player was in a position of advantage. The player, then the offside then been found out to be incorrect. Shouldn't have gone to the VAR. Advantage should have been played first. But again, it's a referee's issue, not the VAR issue. And Montoya can't quite get past. Grasso does enough to turn it behind, and it goes out for a corner. Rightio, what do we got here? We have Askews over the ball. Is he going to go front stick? He's going to go back stick. Goes front stick for Brugge. Up there, but into the stand, sadly. Not a lot of travelling fans. Oh, not a lot of fans here in the stadium. I thought that had been more. I mean, I think that's the one thing holding this club back. If we were filling out the Jan Brastadion more often, I think I've just got that wrong, haven't I? If we filled out our stadium more often, we would have a lot more fundage to throw around in transfer windows and stuff like that. Rightio, let's get out there, guys, and just knock this one on the head. That'd be really, really good. Thanks, guys. Grimai. Haven't seen him. Pawn's on. Pawn's caused us a lot of problems. A bit of a star, Pawn. Here he goes again. I've called him, and there's the goal. And Ricardo Tosi stops that. I'm going to say Ricardo Tosi stops that. Axel Desjardins, not so much. Didn't I call it? I said Porn was a star. And Porn starring here. Dear me, look at this. Beating on his near post. That's your God, look. I got a 30-year-old experienced keeper in to be and a 30-year-old experienced keeper. I got some subs to make here. Probably should have made him at the half. Claude Cooney's gone. We're going to bring Nashumi Mama on. Who else are we going to bring on here? Who's cooked? We're going to wait till the last minute for Brugge, I think. We're going to pump the fists and get Nashimiri Mana out there. Nashimiri Mana. Close enough. It's as close as my mouth will say it. Right, Askew's is done. I really don't want to bring Askew's on just yet. Off just yet. Might have to, though, at this stage. For Brugge's, the whole team's cooked. The whole team is cooked here. Right, we have to freshen things up a bit. Right, Regis Pierre comes on for Brugge. A sub that I don't mind making these days because Regis Pierre has been quite good. I was a bit critical of him when he first started for us. Valentin decided he was going to have one of his inconsistent games today, unfortunately. Now, that leaves us with one substitution. I think I could bring Askew's off for Smeckens. I think so. I got to trust in Raf. He's been there or thereabouts for most of the season. Probably leaving us at the end of the season as well. Get out there, lads. Let's do something about this. At the end of the day, I think I'm happy with the draw, but a win would be better. Let's go out and do it. Right, here's Raf himself here. Finds Romero. Smeckens. Back to Maselovic. Playing the ball around nicely here. Seeing all the substitutes. Oh, that's a lovely ball from Raf Smeckens. Oh, and... Oh, you want Montoya to score that. That was a beautiful ball from Smeckens. And here's the reply goal. Oh, Bianda off the bar. The save by the upright there. Deary me. Come on, boys. All right, Valentin gives the ball to Camilo Romero. The Peruvian international... Well, not Peruvian. He is a Peruvian international, just not current. That ball's lofted in. Smeckens tries to loop the keeper with his header, but Grasso... A, had it covered. B, it didn't trouble him anyway, really, at the end of the day. Okay, let's play this one out nicely, gentlemen. Right, Berla Markby finds Smeckens. Smeckens got himself booked already. Finds a miles open Alea. With plenty of space. Will he square it? Will he go himself? He tries to square. Finds Nishimi Mana on the far post. And Tresor Nishini Mama. Wow, what a revelation the 16-year-old is proving to be. That is his 4th goal for us this season in competitive play. And the fresh legs on the left flank there has done as well. Alea would normally be a bit selfish here, but he's actually squared this one, and he finds Nishimi Mana completely unmarked. Nothing Grasso can do about it. Poor defending from Anderlecht, and, well, Van Dijk kicks off for them, but, well, there's a few minutes left. I don't like these kickoff highlights. You know that. This is one of the things I really don't like about Football Manager is that they're going to come back and score now, and I can almost see the writing on the wall. But that's good. Porn. It's the porn star. Sets this goal up. Oh, Desjardins might have just got there for that, but it was over the bar anyway, and it's a moot point at the end of the day. Rightio. Are we going to step it back now? Yeah, I think we're going to. We're going to go with a balanced approach, and we're going to start a wee bit of time wasting, I think, here. I think that is the way to go. I'm going to ask the boys to be a bit more disciplined. Let's just keep a hold of the ball, please, gentlemen. Another thing that can waste a little bit of time here before I forget too much is let's put play for set pieces on. And let's see what we get here. 5 minutes of extra time here. It'd be our just desserts to cop one in extra time here. But no, the Football Manager gods are kind today, and that is a huge win for us. Nishimiri Mana with an absolutely fantastic goal there. Turned it out to be the winner. Montoya with a good effort earlier. Just about everyone that's been on the pitch has had a good game today. Pretty happy with that. Valentin even had a much better second half than first. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's go see how that leaves the league table. We've qualified with that win. Well done. Okay, well, it's qualified for the Champions League, one would imagine. There's no fireworks. Let's just see exactly what's happened here. What a great result it is. So that puts us 6 points ahead. Right. A win in the follow-up game here against Tom the Cox A.Akamaihid will take us through. Do you know what? I wasn't going to, but we might bring you that game up next because it might be where we lift the trophy. Okay, so there's one change to the lineup here for this match against Tom the Cox A.Akamaihid. We can actually win the league here if we win this one. We can even win it with just a point, but then we'll be relying on a draw or a loss from Andelecht. I know their form's not been great, but let's just go out in here and beat the cock, and we'll do well here. Selection-wise, we've got Tosi back in the team. Otherwise, it's the same team as last time. I'm not going to go over the introductions. Let's get straight into the match here, and let's hope we're lifting a trophy in 90 minutes or thereabouts time. It'll be our second trophy on the spin if we do it. I'm saying too many positive things here. Oh, there is one selection change. I messed up one. I meant to take Regis Pierre out and put, what's his name? The veteran defender that's been with us forever, Andre Chindris. I meant to bring him in, but I have brought the Silva Lopez in. He is retiring at the end of the season, so I would like to get him out there for a bit of a run, just as a bit of a sentimental thing, but only if the situation allows it, of course. I am not completely taking leave of my senses over that one. Let's get out there, lads. Let's send the arse man to the tunnel interview. And let's see what Tom the Cock's going to serve up for us today. I expect a little bit of a better performance from them. They've won their last two. And yeah, Antolich, Beretta, the normal guys to look out for there. Right, let's go. As you can see, a point will do it for us there. Then we're uncatchable. We've got Anderlecht on head-to-head. Let's do this thing. Let's throw out some Insta encouragement here. Jobs-wise, I've been sniffing around on the jobs market. I did apply for an Everton position, but I was too late. They'd already closed the applications process, so funny enough, I didn't get the job. One of the reasonably big Italian clubs got relegated. Yeah, I don't want to bring him back up. Oh, Montoya off the stick again. I've lost track of how many times Montoya has hit that freaking upright this season. Right out, Alea. Brugge, who was under an injury cloud for the game. Injury cloud for the game. Runs in, rises like a salmon. Rises like a salmon on the back stick. And that is, you're not going to see a better header than that. The far corner against the angle. All the power and accuracy that you would like to see. And that is a really good thing. Now, that assist puts Stefano Alea up to 18 assists for the season. That gives him a record tally for the club. We'll find that out in the next episode anyway when we go through the end of season stats. But that's really good. But he's beat Facundo Rubio. But let's just remember, Facundo Rubio did that in half a season. That's how good Facundo Rubio was. Do you know what? Even if I go to a Premier League club, I think I'm going to risk signing the guy. Burla Marquis from distance. Can't quite control the shot, but that's what he's there for, is to run forward into that space there and hammer the ball home. They're sending in low crosses. I'd send in low crosses against my defenders as well in this division. Oh, Alea again. Brugge again. Brugge can't keep it down this time, though. But the ball stays in. Goes to Alea. Alea's pushed off the ball by Vitade. And it comes to nothing. 1-0 at the half here. Let's see if we can pump the fist and get the lads out there for a decent second half. Yeah, there's a few more pleased people out there. Will there be fireworks? Will we get a cartwheel? Let's find out, guys. Rightio. Dicky Diamond with the throw in here. Flyings, Claude Cunning. What is wrong with my... What is it with these championship games? I get excited and I can't... Oh, that's an ambitious volley from Stefano Alea. Inches wide, but inches make the difference. And inches wide might as well be no inches at all. Askews with a lovely free kick. Very threatening, but it gives Gent a chance on the counter now. De Ciero has a yellow card. Askews does so well. You mean, playing as a deep line playmaker, I do have him with defensive duties, of course, on defend. But he's just been so good in the last few games, running back and covering that sort of shit. Marcelovic, you're not going to beat him in the air very often in this division. Right, a nice little sequence of play here. Is this going to be one of those great team goals where everyone touches the ball? Let's hope so. Marcelovic goes long looking for Montoya, but Montoya isn't quite home there. Brugge deals with the rebound kick from their defence easily. Cunny one-on-one with the keeper. Cunny! Kurva knocks it around the post. Well, he doesn't. He just knocks it out of bounds. He's nowhere near the post to knock it around, was he? Blatant lies on my part there. Alea puts the ball in. Farah jumps and nods the ball out. Well, we're looking all right here, gang. We're looking all right. We're going to wait on this right up until the last second to make any substitutions here. De Meyer finds Bonau. Tete again. Oh, they've looked all right on the ball here, Tom the Cox boys. They just haven't been able to find that last pass to unlock things. We're going to give them another chance here. This time they're a little bit more advanced up the pitch. No, they go all the way back to Bonau. Good pressing, gentlemen. Good pressing. Valentin, a little bit slow on the uptake there, but he's back to defend Beretta. Will Beretta shoot? No, he crosses. Cut out by Marcelovic. No issues. That's a bit risky, gentlemen. Didn't like the look of that, but it's worked out well in the end. Montoya finds a wide open Stefano Alea. Alea to the byline. Finds Cunny. Cunny good in the air. He can't score. That's unfortunate. Rightio, we've got a couple more minutes left now. We are going to make some subs. Adrian Askews is done. And you know what? I think the Silva Lopez is exactly the substitution I'm going to make there. We do have Raf Smeckens there, but I think the Silva Lopez deserves the run. He has been the lad about town for us and just been our will play anywhere workhorse for so long. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change that round one step further. I am going to put him on the central midfielder on attack, and I'm going to take Bellamarqui, who is spent, off for Raf Smeckens. And with the final substitution, do we go defensive? I think we do. Actually, we're going to bring Marcelovic off, and we're going to bring Regis Pierre on. I'd rather have a tight attacker out there in Cunny than a carded and tied defender in Marcelovic, because that's just going to lead to cards. Triple sub with 20 minutes to go. Let's get out there, gang. Cue the injury from Football Manager, of course, from daring to use a triple sub. Oh, Cunny is taken out there by Tete. Is the referee going to brandish a card? No, he hasn't. Right, Montoya over the free kick. Montoya goes himself. We don't have a free kick taker out there, apparently. Montoya, not the guy I want standing over him. I want him there to nod the ball home. Right, Romero now with the corner. That's not so bad. Romero finds Brugge. Brugge nearly gets his second. It's only a sharp save. The saves, and De Silva Lopez gets a chance. Oh, that would have been a fairy tale ending to his career to score. Oh, that's unfortunate. You can't write these stories sometimes, but Football Manager tried to write that one for us. We've not quite been there. And Joe what? I've spoken way too soon, and if they score from this, I'll be most displeased. Right, Stefano Alea finds Montoya. Montoya holds the ball up, loses it. Kasongo back to Bonau. This is not how we want to end the game, Football Manager, but Valentin is awake this time. Deals with that nicely. Right, Brugge. Lopez, come on, lads. Not long left. Oh, I should have him on more discipline than time wasting. We're still playing those really, really iffy through balls, but our press has just been fantastic. Regis Pierre nods the ball down to Claude Cunny. Dickie Diamond, what a legend, had been called in to play as an inverted wingback the last couple of days. Silva Lopez, and he does score in his last game for the club. Oh, don't you dare, very accurate referee. Oh, how much money do you want, VAR? I will bribe you. I will bribe you. Goals awarded. Yes. Oh, what a fairy tale ending for Leonardo de Silva Lopez, the man that's come off the bench, never really had one position in the team, but he plays everywhere. Bring him on. Last game of his career, and he scores for the green and black. Oh, he's timed his run perfectly there, and that is just absolutely perfect ball. Boys and girls, I think we have a second championship. Montoya. Alea tries his luck with a flick on from Montoya, and there it is. Oh, why no celebration? Because they've got to play their next match. Even if they win. My God. Look, I'll bring you the celebration anyway when it gets here. Look, I really think that's it for us. I don't think we could possibly lose. Outstretch the arms. And look, we spanked the cock. We love spanking the cock round here. We're delighted with that. Shows they got stuck in, which is fine by me. And there we are. Gang, we are 9 points ahead. 2 games left. I don't see how Andelecht can catch us here. Anyway, we're going to bring you the celebration in a sec. It's going to be a longer episode, but I know you don't mind. Speaking of future of the save, the Birmingham job's up. Again. They're very sacky, but I kind of want to do it. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? What do you think? The other job I'd be interested in is Napoli. Napoli, where are they? Where are they? My God, I scrolled a miles down there. I didn't mean to. I mean, I'd love to match Kid Mr. Harriers, another team that I've done in the past. But the Birmingham's available. Fulham's available. I mean, Fulham are going to go down, so I'm not going to pick them. But yeah, Napoli interests me a lot. A lot. Never managed in... Well, I have managed in Italy, but not for any length of time. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. There's a couple of jobs to go for here. This might mean that we wait for... Actually, yeah. I'm going to have to apply for this job now if I want it. Shall we apply? Yeah. Gianfranco Zola's old club. Diego Maradona's Napoli. Yeah. There's a lot to like about managing Napoli. I think I'm going to apply. Are they relegated? How many games they got left? 2. They can still get relegated. I don't want to manage a relegated side. And they're really close. Udinese and Empoli in striking distance of them. What do I do, gang? Do I just say bugger it and go for it? Decisions. Look at this. We've done the double. The Super Cup and the league. That's not really the double, is it? No one cares about the Super Cup. That's really good. So what's happened for that to happen? Europlace goes to the league. Okay, so that goes to the league because they qualified for the Champions Cup. Okay. Peters declares it's a great day for the fans. Of course it is. We've now played under the guidance of Wally O'Noddy. However, the Cercle Brugge players have now lifted the trophy 2 times in a row. Oh, they'll erect a statue to me out front of the stadium already. Amazing stuff. Well done, lads. You know, just so good. The board, so they should be bloody well happy. On the back of it, look at poor club. Club Brugge didn't even make the top 4 this season. Damn shame indeed. Chairman is very happy with us. He's probably not going to be as happy to find out that I'm going to take a job interview with Napoli, sorry. Oh, well. Them's the breaks. Let's see if we can go get that fireworks display before I have to go sit that interview and before I decide whether I'm going to apply for that Birmingham job or not. I know I said let me know in the comments, but let me know in the comments what you would have done in my position anyway. How about that? Bit of a throwback here, guys. Our old skipper from Kefren Druids, Jack Kearsey, has retired. So he's going into the game as a manager. So good luck to him. He had a pretty good record for us. If we go to his career stats here, you can see the 3 years that we really relied on him there. When we won everything in Wales, more than the 7, all 3 seasons. Obviously not utilised by managers. Post me afterwards, but well done, lad. Good stuff. Great careers come to an end. You played a little bit of European football, son, after vegetating at Everton and Walsall for all those years. I bet you're glad you played for me, mate. Thank you, Jack, for the service. So I played another game, and look, we're just going to have to end the episode sans fireworks display. They haven't given us one. Must be because the gang thinks we won on an off day, even though there was no way that Andelecht could catch us, even if they won that game. Anyway, thank you all for your support this season. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe if you're new here. My name's Walynds. Go check this video out, and I'll see you next time. Thank you all for watching.